makeup today. I know in the past I've done it, but I didn't have the right lighting, so here we go. I'm just gonna use some foundation. So I have the Estee Lauder Double Wear. So I'm just gonna use a sponge. I am going to a appointment in a little bit. I'm gonna try to keep this quick. So I don't wanna look too over the top, but I didn't have any makeup on. I cleaned my face first and everything. I started using this thing, it's like microneedling, where you roll it on your face and you put all your essential oils or whatever well, not essential oils, because I don't know about that, but you just want to get some decent coverage to kind of make your face blend and not look red and blotchy. And then I'm going to take my concealer, which I use Bye Bye Under Eye. It's got both. It's got on either side. So I just put a little bit under my eye. And this kind of works as a primer for your eyelids. So primer so your eyeshadow sticks a little better. I'm using this brush to blend. Blending. I don't know why every time you put makeup on, you gotta make that weird face. It's so bizarre. I don't know. But this stuff is thick, so you can't, you gotta work with it pretty quickly. Make sure you have a good moisturizer on too, especially with aging skin, because what happens is it gets caught in the creases and it actually accentuates your wrinkles. So now I kind of look like a ghost. See how white that is? But you can kind of use this on any blemishes you have. Okay. So now that I did that, you can put a powder over it to give you better coverage, but I don't want to do that, so I'm not going to. So I'm just going to use, I like this color green. It's Revlon Color Stay. So I'm going to put that on. Just so you can get a good idea. What is going on with this election too? I'll put a little bit on the bottom. Not much. Just a little bit, see? And then I'm going to put on some brow. See, my eyebrows aren't too bad, but you can see that there's some areas. See, it has a little brush on the end. So this is just a brown. Because I have decent eyebrows, I'm just going to fill it in to make it look more defined. And then I'm brushing it to blend, because you don't want to see any lines. Okay? I need some ideas of what to do for makeup. You guys don't have to use the most expensive, as long as you have a really good primer, especially on the eyelids. But if you're doing like concealer and stuff, depending on your age and if you sweat a lot and how, there's so many different types out there. Okay, so then, let's see. Now I'm gonna put on some shadow. Let's see, what do I want to use? So I'm going to use the Toasted, I like this by Tarte. And just get my brushes. So I'm going to do I'm dropping things, my goodness. I don't have any room. I need like a vanity. So I'm going to do a really light color up top. A light color up here. I probably should have grabbed a little bit of a bigger, softer brush, but that's okay. And then, so what you want to do is you want to take your darker, so you want to do a darker color And this is called Cozy. I'm putting it in the corners. See, it looks kind of crazy, but then you have another brush. Blend, blend. I love makeup. And you can make it a little bit more intense. You can even do like a matte color and then I'll put a little bit of sparkle on top. And then I'm still gonna add another color in there to do the corners. You can do this with any color you want. So you see how I did the corner? Now I'm gonna blend. Excuse me. Eyes are important, especially when you have to wear a mask now. So you want to have nice eyes. And if you blend it up a little more, it looks a little smoky. And you can use more. I'm not really like big on the eyeliner that points up. So you can actually do your shadow to do that a little bit. You can kind of go in the crease and kind of give it a little wing if you want. This gives you a little bit more of a smokier look. I have this little mirror in front of me. Let's see. I'm so bored. I thought maybe I would do a video since I have to do my makeup anyway. Just trying to do a quick video to show you how you can do a decent makeup application in a pretty short amount of time. Okay. So now I'm going to take a different brush. If I'm digging, you know. Okay, so I would show you all the brushes I'm using, but it would take a lot of time, and I tend to do that. I tend to take up a lot of time on here. So, because I'm in the Chatterbox. So I'm going to do a sparkle, but first I'm going to do right on the eyebrow line, just some sparkle in there. It comes nice. And do that first. So you don't want it to be a dark color. And then I'm going to do definitely lighter color in here. First, the color I used up here, I'm gonna put right in the corners of my eye. A little highlighting there in the corners. And then I'm going to take a little bit darker color, which I'm going to put in here. And I love it when it's sparkly. It's my favorite. We love sparkles. Like I said before, you can do a matte color or, you know, you can keep it glittery. I think before I said you can do glitter, but now you can do, I mean, you know, either one. Kind of highlight those eyes. Oh, it's fun. I didn't make my doot-doot sounds. Doot-doot-doot-doot-doot-doot. So now, see? Woohoo! But I do want to make, I have this really dark color. It's a little bit sparkly. So I'm just going to kind of blot that over here like so. Just to add a little bit more depth. And then, plus I love sparkle. Makes me feel pretty. I'm gonna just blend that a little bit. Just a little. Okay, so intense. Okay, not too intense, but now that concealer I had, the double one, there is a brightener on one side. So I'm going to take some on my finger And I'm going to put it under the eye. Now I waited because sometimes the shadow tends to sprinkle down. So I wait because this stuff will cover that all up if you make a mess. There's a lot of loose, I think like the Bare Minerals or whatever, I think they tend to be real loose. So that will trickle down on your face, so it's good to do that. I didn't put my blush on yet or any bronzer, and I didn't put on any highlighter. So with the highlight, let me do the blush first. The blush, you can do whatever you want. I wouldn't go too pink, but it always depends on your skin tone. Okay. So here's my blush. I remember when I was in beauty school, they said, put 2 fingers here, and then from that second finger, you go up. So you don't want it to be too close to the nose, because who wants to be like, look at my nose? Even if your nose is amazing, you don't want to have it go all the way up there, because then you're just accentuating it. And you probably want more focus on your eyes and lips. And you can put some on the forehead or the chin, on the jawline, so that you don't look like a white face with red cheeks. Now I have my highlighter. I'm just putting some on my finger, and I'm just kind of putting it up around my eyes. This is kind of brave. A lot of people are afraid to do all this stuff, but once you start doing it, I'm gonna put some on my forehead, down my nose. But your face is covered by a mask, so you don't really have to do all this unless you're gonna be seen. So you can see, I don't know if you can tell with the lighting, but I have, now I look all shimmery. And I do have, it's golden bronzer with some sparkle. I'm just gonna kind of put it all over. Now before I do my mascara, I am going to, I have this stuff by Anastasia, and it gives you that dewy look, kind of sets in the makeup. Oh, okay. Sometimes I like to take my highlighter too and put it on my chest, so that if you're going on to an event or something, you look fancy. So I'm going to use a primer so I get the most out of my lashes. I'm not about to put fake ones on, not for the occasion, but you can. I just choose not to, because that's a whole other ball game. Now, I like to use for lipstick, I love the Lip Sense, is it called Lip, or, yeah, by Senogens. It's my favorite ever, and it stays on for a long time. I think it comes off easier when you eat like oily foods, like salads with dressings with oil. But I still like to use them. I mean, I don't really eat a lot of oily stuff. So mascara. I think the mascara makes the entire thing. I love mascara. It's like when I cut guys' hair. As soon as I trim up and shape up around their ears and neck, it's like, oh, that looks so much better. It's like, I feel like my makeup looks good, but then it's not complete without mascara. It's like that last finishing touch. I'm gonna redip. Now, when you're putting your mascara wand in the mascara, do not pump it up and down, because when you do that, you're forcing air into it, which is drying it out. So the proper way to do it is to put the wand in and spin it. Make your face. I'm just kidding, that's terrible. How about those elections, folks? Oh my gosh, it's a nightmare. I don't know about these eyelashes right now. I could wear eyelashes like every day. I wish I could have the time to get them put on all the time. When there's people get the eyelash extensions. First, they're not too expensive, but when you have to do it every 2 weeks. I can't say because I've never done it, but isn't that so much better now? Now that I have mascara on. Makes a huge difference. So look how fast that was. So it says 15 minutes that I've been recording. And that's all. I just did makeup. So I just did a full face in 15 minutes. And the only thing I'm going to do now is my lip. So I have so many different colors. I have no idea what I'm going to choose. Ooh. So, well, my face is kind of, let's see. I'm going to do brick. I could do like a sheer look, but I don't want to. This is called brick. I think. Oh. It says it's brick. It looks pink though. I can't really talk while I'm doing this because it's tacky. I have so many different colors of this. I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Okay, girls. Get those DSLs ready. Just kidding. Not really. Now you have to put the gloss over it to set it. If not, your lips will feel like somebody put glue on them. There you go. There's my face. I'm done. And it says 17 minutes, so we're good. Everyone have a lovely day, and thank you for watching, and let me know if you need me to show you anything else. I would love to teach you more. I just need some ideas. All right. Bye.